You want the leg then? Maybe. Oh, no.
No, it doesn't matter. Usually I wear it on the opposite side of like whoever I'm sitting with, just so it's not echoing, but it shouldn't. I'll wear it on the opposite side of you, right?
Okay, I'll wear it on the right side then.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Back live, the 2019 Barry Hooey one-time Memorial Tournament played at the Leather Pocket in Calgary, Alberta. It's Ben Francis sitting here with Larry Walper on the mic. Welcome, Larry.
Hey, guys.
This is the final. Johnny won the first set and forced the second set.
This is the first game. I think Johnny broke, though, didn't he?
Johnny broke dry, yeah. Just getting these comments loaded up, guys. We're following along with you guys on Facebook and YouTube. You guys want to comment on either or both? Make sure you guys are clicking that share button lots for us. Last match of the tournament here.
Okay, Russ is low ball here. But I can't tell if his 3-ball goes. It must go.
Give me a minute here, guys. I'll try to... Yeah, it looks like we lost the connection on our tablets.
Well, the Wi-Fi.
It's possible they just kicked us out of the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Back on one of them.
Ooh, Russ. That might have worked out perfect.
Manager just said they did a reboot, so hopefully that didn't reboot the connection on the stream as well as the tablets. Looks like we're back in action. Almost. Yeah, Russ is in a little bit of trouble here.
Well, I think he's on the 6 on the side. And then if he can just get on the 3, because it looks like it goes from here, I can't tell.
Well, he just went over to look if it went, and then I think he looked at bumping it, so it might not go.
It's hard to tell from here. We can't see the table from where we're sitting.
Yeah, we're totally facing away from it. We're looking at some empty 9-foot tables. It's died down a little bit here. Everyone's watching this final now. They're gathered around.
Okay. He must be drawing into this. I think that's the only reason he played that shape.
Yeah, he must be. Or he's going 2 rails into it. Do you maybe go 2? You might get a better result on a shot after going 2.
Yeah, drawing into it, you might have, the odds are so low. He's going to put lots of left on that, I think. Come into it from in between, was that 15 and 11? Oh, no.
He's not going to like that.
No.
And Johnny's been shooting fire on the bar box.
Yeah, he's took down a bunch of monsters today. I saw that.
So Russ doesn't want to let him shoot too much.
Do you think it's tough? I mean, you've been there after losing in the A final when you probably should have won or had chances to win. It's hard to. Wow, I find it's got to be hard to get back into it, right?
It's so
I
hard.
mean, John's got to be riding the high.
And Russ is on the low, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in tough here, especially if he's making mistakes in the first rack. You know, let Johnny get the first game on the board. And
I think he'll just do a timing shot and kick it in the side.
play the pool hall junkie
Yeah,
shot.
that's the only shot he has.
Yeah, why not, right? He is on TV after all.
Oh, yeah.
It is a TV shot. Still trying to get this Wi-Fi to cooperate with us here, guys, but we'll get these comments loaded up eventually.
What's he looking at? Did he call something?
Larry's wife just brought me cake and did not bring any for Larry.
I'm really sad right now.
That
hurts.
That was greatness. Are you on a diet, Larry?
Apparently. Didn't know. Okay, what do you think? Oh, I think John played a two-way, but Russ might have a shot. I think he might have the 3 in off the 14 or the 10. If he was going to play the two-way, I might have just played safe.
Sorry, guys, just trying to get these tablets up and running so we can follow along with your comments.
You think you weren't looking, Ben? You're trying to figure out the Wi-Fi, but John tried to, I think, play a two-way. He tried to slow roll the 11 in, and he left Russ a shot. Oh,
And off nearly wired.
That may have paid off. Yeah, I was surprised. I thought he'd just play safe if that's what he's going to try and do, but might have worked out anyways.
And you won't often see these guys play two-way. Usually it's one or the other.
Yeah, he hit the ball really soft up in the corner, which easy to miss.
He's going to play a two-way here, though, or just a safe, because I don't know if this ball goes.
Yeah, I think that was just a safety. Well, he can still see it, though. And I mean, I think on these tables you can back cut it, too.
He could bank it. Who knows? Just until I can get it figured.
We'll see what he calls. I guess the bank is there, because if you play the bank, you might get the breakout on the 8, unless the 8 goes. I'm not sure what he called. I didn't see.
Yeah, it must be the bank in the bottom left. No, he ninja cut it.
Oh, he overcut it.
Oh, my goodness.
He overcut it.
And he was going to be really hooked.
Wow.
That's what he just pointed at. But he just gave himself an advantage here. Now Johnny has to run out.
Well, I think he's just going to make it. And
he wanted to miss that ball. Now he's in big trouble.
Yeah,
try to win this rack.
I thought he was just going to make that without going off the rail and
maybe shoot the ball on the side next. Yeah, I think he just made the pot easier. And if he missed the 14, he was going to be on it.
Well, he's just got to play good safe.
Hope Russ doesn't kick it in. Yeah.
Well, good
or
shot.
Jump it in from here. He might actually be able to jump it.
Yeah, Russ jumps really good.
The kick is pretty tough from here. There's a lot of balls in the way. The 8 ball's definitely in the way.
Yeah.
Chad Larson, it's Larry Walper doing the commentary with me. They're playing 8 ball now, Dean, because the format in this tournament was 9 ball on the 9-footer on the A side, 8 ball on the 7-footer on the B side. So because John won the first set, now technically they're both on the B side. 1 set for all of it now.
Russ is jumping.
Yeah, and he's got a dart. You see how he's going to dart this? It's the only way to really get the cue ball up and down. Oh, and he didn't even get it close.
Well, he made it, though.
He did make it.
Yeah.
In VNEA, that's not a bad shot,
that's
right?
A great shot.
You got an extra point. Ball in hand for Johnny to get rolling here.
Well, that's good because it's on his break.
And I was thinking that when he had to play that safe. I thought, you know, it's a big game because if Russ comes with a big break, could be 2-0 in a matter of minutes.
Yeah, Russ doesn't have any flaws in the bar box.
No, he's so steady on the box. Johnny's got a little bit of a weird angle on that 14 if he wants to shoot it now. Well, this view we got here, it's a little brighter on the middle, but we got that other angle as well. We'll utilize both.
Well, you just tap the 14 in, or you come across maybe, and then he's going to go for the 10.
I don't know if I like going for the 10 here. I think
I don't think he will.
You got to just roll this ball in over here.
Or come across. Either way, just, those two balls and use the 10 as your out ball. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got a nice angle here. Shouldn't be a problem.
Just needs some angle on the 10 and he's fine. Not straight.
And not on the rail, right? He's okay here. Shoot the 8 in the same pocket. Has he underhit it a little?
He underhit it, but he makes this.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
This Johnny P, he's pretty dialed in today. He's been knocking off good player after good player.
1-0.
And now he's leading in the last set of the final. Race to 6 here, guys. Make sure you click that share button for us. And it's the last chance to get in on this viewer advantage shopping spree. $20 Canadian per pack. If you win, spend that $700 any way you want it. Jacoby Custom Cues, Jam Up Apparel, Thumper Jump Break Cues, Brutal Game Gear, or JB Cases.
Did Michelle buy a ticket?
I don't know if she did. Maybe you should ask her.
I hope she did. She ended up winning one of those.
She won a viewer advantage not long ago, right?
No,
chose
in August.
Chose wisely with the JB case, I might add, as well.
Yeah.
Gotta love
second
those.
Ball and
interesting to see Russ hit second ball. He does hit it well, but it's not his go-to.
Yeah, like when he's playing league or he's playing maybe a smaller tournament, he's usually head ball, but this one he's probably he's maybe thinking if he doesn't make a ball, it's a bit tougher table.
And he just wants to keep Johnny a little contained. Don't want to give him easy outs.
Yeah, because Russ's head ball break is just monster, but he does sometimes scratch.
Mike Muirhead, that's correct. E-transfer to qsportslive@gmail.com. $20 per entry there. No limit on how many times you can enter, too, guys.
Does he have the 15, or is that the 10?
I think the ball he's shooting here, the 12, and he's maybe going to develop that ball by the 8, which is what he did. But I don't know. He's bought himself a very good shot here.
Oh, it's the 10 ball. No, I don't think he has a shot here. 13 doesn't go. The 9 doesn't go. Couple mistakes.
Yeah, Russ is coming with the early mistakes. Not good. You don't want to give your opponent any breathing room. Build their confidence. Thank you, Steve, for tuning in, and everyone else watching. Appreciate you guys tuning in all weekend.
Well, I guess he was playing safe, and
I guess. But I think Johnny's got the 7 ball here.
And the 1. He's got either one.
Yeah, he might not have the 7 here, actually. He might have to shoot the 1 ball. Long shot anyway.
Well, he's looking at the 7.
Joshi says, nice to see Russ in trouble because he never gives him any games every Saturday. Me and Larry know that feeling all too well.
Yeah.
Plenty of times been skunked by Russ.
I grew up on pool by getting spanked by Russ week after week.
Yeah, I think most Calgary players know that pretty well. Russ is quite the competitor, always in the mix in these big tournaments too.
That was one of my first stepping stones, was to finally beat Russ in a tournament. Huge for the confidence, because could never beat him before.
Well, and it's a nice point to bring up, too, is you have to take those little stepping stones, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the first time, maybe for Joshi, it's the first time you win a game, right? I remember being in that spot where it was like playing your dad, John Walper.
Mm-hmm.
You know, win a game and then go from there, then win 2 games, then you win a match, and then next thing you know, the guy can't beat you if his life depended on it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I remember. I'll never forget it, because Russ had to beat me twice, and he did beat me the first one, and then I won the second.
Yeah, pretty crafty player, Russ Whittle. Especially on these bar boxes. He's very well known for winning a lot of these small table tournaments. But he won the A side here, which was a slight surprise. Not a huge surprise because he's so smooth, but...
Well, I think what it is that he's... Obviously, he plays a lot, but we have a couple 9-foot tournaments here in Calgary, and he's been playing those every week on Saturdays and Sundays, and he almost plays more 9-foot than bar box now, so...
Yeah, somebody brought that up earlier. It might have been you, actually. In one of the comments, you know, that all that time spent at Chills on the, you know, tough Sunday 9-ball, it makes a big difference.
And I know when he used to first start going there, he didn't do too well, but now he's been winning a lot.
Yeah, so. I remember not too long ago seeing him win the A side 2 weeks in a row on the Sunday, and that's super tough to do. I mean,
it's a hard tournament.
Yeah, all the best players around. Johnny's looking good here. Stop shot on this 2. Shoot the 6 next.
Oh, must be going for the 5?
Yeah,
4?
more angle than I thought. Yeah, must be the 4 ball here.
Oh, yeah, I guess, because the 5 won't go by the 6, so.
So the 4 must slip through this 13, 5, 6 window.
Let's roll forward a little bit. Punch it.
Yeah, it's tough to tell what kind of
angle he has. It looks so tight from
here. I know this view's a little bit brighter here, guys.
Oh, yeah.
It's just because our camera's a little bit farther away, but he looks good here.
If he makes the 4, then he just punches it down for the 6, I guess. He's rolling forward. Oh. Combo.
It's got to be the combo now, yeah.
And it's if he hits it, I think the 5 goes, if he hits it hard, the 5 goes down to the bottom right corner. So, he shouldn't have any issues as long as he makes it. Oh, too soft.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Hangs it.
Yeah, a little too soft.
Yeah, he was in a little bit tough there. I mean, he had to get a controlled rub when he shot the 4, and he didn't get it.
Yeah, that's... So they both give some back on each of their breaks here. Russ could have stole the first one. John could have stole this one. It's good to see John have such a good tournament. I mean, he plays all the tournaments, almost all the tournaments, and he does well, right? He's very good, but he's you know, this might be the highest I've seen him finish.
Well, it's kind of like seeing you win that tournament a couple weeks ago. You know, it was. I think everyone enjoyed seeing it just because a guy that puts in so much time, right?
Yeah, he puts the time in and
pays off.
Stand-up guy. It's good to see.
Well, and everybody likes John. You know, he's a pretty likable guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Russ looking good here to tie this up. Will be John's break next, so we'll see if he can figure it out.
Oh, a little soft.
A little short.
I think coming from the 9-foot to the bar box, he's going to try and hold back the stroke a bit more, which might make him hit these shots too soft. Because a few times on the 9-foot, he was over-hitting balls. And he's hitting it as soft as he thinks he needs to. So, like even there, that one, he had the ball in the corner, and he comes around 2 rails and bad shape on the 9. He made it, but now he might be holding back.
Yeah, I think the toughest adjustment is the speed control, right? Going from the 9 to the 7-foot. Tables play quite a bit different.
Makes it no problem. 1-1. I always found going from the 9-foot to the small table, I always hit the ball too hard for a while. You got to tone it down.
But you pot everything, right?
Yeah.
Can't miss a pot.
But you don't control it as well.
Still time for the viewer advantage. That is indeed. And Michael, you'll get your tickets sent to you, like either in your email or in your Facebook Messenger inbox. Might have to accept the message from someone. Might probably Grant Zemp. Going to be doing up those tickets.
Just make that cut off. Last call.
We're going to do this as the last call, guys. If you haven't got in it already, now's your chance. Last chance, guys. Last call for viewer advantage. That's you, Ryan, out there.
Dry break from John. That's 2 dry breaks.
Yeah, try just resetting it, Tom, if you can hear me.
Well, I don't think this is an easy out either.
No, a
The
little.
2 and the 7 and 10 all in that little cluster.
Yeah,
The
that
4
little.
ball doesn't go.
He's in a little tough here for sure.
I think he goes for stripes. But he's got to bump that 10 earlier. The 10 might go by the 9, but hard to tell from this angle.
And yeah, Tom, like I was saying there, you know, sometimes you just got to reset it if your stream cuts off. Sometimes just a Facebook thing. I know it seems to run a lot better on YouTube. You watch a lot on Facebook or a lot on YouTube?
If I'm at home, I watch it on YouTube on the TV. Yeah. But on my phone, it's on Facebook. I get notifications from both.
Both, yeah.
Yep.
As do I, sir, as do I. But it is much better on YouTube than you just put it on your TV, right?
It is good, yeah. Because I have the app, you know. Facebook, it doesn't really work on the TV. Well, I'm sure it does, but I don't use it.
Not as well, no. Definitely the YouTube always runs a little smoother. So
You
does
think-
he shoot this 15
I think
nudge
he-
into the
yeah.
7-10?
I was just going to ask you. I think he's going to play the 15. Well, okay.
I think he doesn't like that because it just sort of pushes the 10 towards the 5 and it might tie it up even worse. So he wants a better angle to go into it with like a lot of speed maybe.
Yeah, lots can go wrong.
Or maybe a little more control where he could maybe just chip half of the 10 here.
He's looking at it. Does it go or it doesn't go by the 7?
No, I'm sure it doesn't. Slash on the Facebook there. You can get in on the viewer advantage through email transfer if you're in Canada. If you're outside Canada, send us a message or an email and we'll give you all the info you need there. Looks like Russ is playing this ball like it maybe does go
Guess
through
it does.
there.
From here, it sure doesn't look like it.
Well, and from here, it doesn't look like it either. That's got to be tough.
Well, I'll switch to the overhead.
Switch to the overhead. The light is in the way. The darn table lights, you
Who
know.
put that there?
That's the worst when they have
Oh, yeah,
table
he
lights,
makes it.
right?
Oh, and he gets right between those balls. What a good shot.
Shooting over top of this makes shape not a walk in the park, but I think
he just comes back between the 7 and the 6.
you think he comes back. I think he might actually try to go the other way.
Well, I don't think you put any. If you hit it with like center ball, is it not going to come back between those two balls for the
I think it
side
actually.
pocket?
I think with center ball, it actually might just go straight into the 6. He's got to be careful here.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's not easy.
Here's a better shot
yeah.
of this angle.
But you don't want to put any spin if you're shooting over the ball,
You
right?
definitely don't want to be spinning it unless you absolutely have to, right?
If he punches it a bit, I don't know. Because I think he needs to come between those balls anyways. But let's see what he does.
And this is tough. I think maybe this shot, if you do have to play spin, the outside, like you said, is maybe the better choice.
Oh no, he missed it.
He got
Yeah,
the cue ball
jacked
right,
up.
but
Yeah.
he hasn't left John anything easy here.
Yeah. What does he have here? Nothing.
Pretty much nothing, yeah.
What do you think about sinking that ball with the 6 and putting the cue ball behind the 3?
I actually really like that. I think that's probably the shot. Maybe it looks a little tougher from here, though.
We're not playing ball count, right?
Control
It's
the
wins
speed.
only.
We should play a ball count tournament.
I think that's called straight pull.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Right. It's up Paul from Chicago. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Click that share button for us. Yeah, Ryan agrees with you. Make his ball. Jam him down there.
Because I know the 12 doesn't go by the 1, so that's a good shot.
I don't think he could cut this in the side, could he? 8's probably covering most of that anyway.
Well, I wouldn't put it past Russ. I mean, actually, you know, maybe he can make that. I think John didn't want to hit the 3 there.
No, he's definitely trying to nestle up behind it.
I don't think he wanted to hit the 3. If he makes it, if he does make it though in the side, it's almost natural shape.
Yeah,
but that's tough.
There's nowhere to hide here with where John put the 6.
What else can he do? You could bank the 12 around the 1.
I was just gonna say, could he bank it around the 1, but I don't know. That's a tough shot too.
Nothing's easy here.
Oh, see, Joshi, the thing is, Russ misses sometimes. Mostly when you put pressure on him.
Well, this is, how much is first for this tournament in the second?
1,700 for first, 1,070 for second, so they're playing for 630 bucks
That's a
here.
big one, yeah. That's pressure, and you can't see it on the stream, but there's a lot of people watching. Not just on the stream. There's at least probably 20, 30 people here watching. They got it closed off. There's pressure. Russ has been here before so many times, but
absolutely. Well, Johnny's been in some huge pressure matches too, like the team events in Vegas. Like
the Alberta Cup.
That's the most nerve-wracking. Yeah, the Alberta Cup too.
Yeah, for sure.
So Johnny's used to the pressure. That
shouldn't
get to him too much.
I think a lot of players at this level want that pressure. They want, because I mean that means you're far in the tournament.
Exactly, and I think that's an important note there. And well said is, you should want to be there.
Yeah.
So you should accept the pressure. You should.
Yeah.
You should enjoy that it's there.
You may crumble, but
you may crumble.
You definitely want it. I know I've crumbled a few times.
Haven't we all, though?
Oh.
I think he was trying to play the bank in the top right.
I guess so.
And he's put that ball in such a bad spot. Now this gives Johnny some free shots.
Yeah, I was going to say, open with the 7-6. And oh.
Well, he still covered that ball. That's kind of what I was saying was, I mean, Russ put that 12 in such a bad spot, right?
Johnny can't do no wrong.
Can't do no wrong. Hopefully your stream is running okay. I know we're having some connection problems in here. Kind of, if it's cutting in and out, it usually runs seamless on the YouTube, guys. So if it freezes up on you or lags on you a little bit on the Facebook, just head on over to the YouTube. Still look for that same logo there. You can search in Q Sports Live. While you're at it, click the subscribe button. Let's see what Russ does here. He has to play some kind of attacking shot. There's no safe, right?
Do you think if he can make the 11, he can make the 12 off the rail, off the ball? If he can get shape on the 12 just right? Like come up in between the 8 and the 2?
I think from this view, I feel like it's not really possible, but it's tough to tell on that shot. You know, that one's really tough to
I think he can do it.
To
He just got to get on the ball.
Well, could he just spear the 11 in the bottom right with a bunch of right spin, go 2 rails into the 12?
That's so...
It's a pretty tough shot, right?
What I'm thinking is that if you do try to play the 12 off the rail, off the ball, then... Oh.
I don't think he was playing that shot. He's trying to put the cue ball right on the top of that 4. That's what he was doing there.
Okay, yeah.
So that would tell me that the 12 off the rail, off the 6, almost definitely doesn't go. Otherwise, I think he would have
I think he would have
attacked
just
that.
played for it, yeah. Well, John just has to maintain control here. Russ can put him behind the 11. With a soft touch. Yeah, not a bad shot.
Not bad at all. Let's see what Johnny's looking at here. He's getting down to shoot this pretty quick, which is typical of John. He's got another safe in mind.
Not a bad shot.
Well, and he's developed some of his problems there.
I think the 4-5 goes now.
Yeah, I think that's pretty wired up now. I know that side view is a little bit better, a little bit clearer of a picture, but we try to use a little bit of both views, give you guys the best angles we can here. Russ is quite content just leaving him long.
Yeah, he wants him to work it out.
And if you guys watched any of the last match, it was more or less the same. Was Russ just trying to contain Johnny P. Played a lot of safeties. Not a bad shot from John there again.
What if he was trying to make the 11 there?
I think that's what he was trying to do. Yeah, was chip off and make the 11.
Well, he put that 1 close to the 6. Set up a breakout. He can play the 1 off the 6 to break it out if he needs to.
Absolutely. I think that would be the plan later on in the future. Let's see what Russ does here. He's probably going to leave him long again. The only problem now is it's hard not to leave him a pretty makeable shot on the 1 or the 4-5 combination.
I still think the 12 goes off the 6, and I still think it goes.
Still think it goes.
I still think it goes.
Yeah.
I'm sold on it.
Oh, look at that. He tried to swing in around behind there.
He did.
And this is maybe where you play the 1 off the 6.
Yeah.
Johnny's going to take a look at it.
Because, yeah, you're going to be okay after that.
What's Russ looking at?
I think he wants a reshot. Wants another try.
A do-over.
Yeah. Get 1 per match, right?
Mulligan. Yeah, 1 per match. Playing the in off here. Opens it up nicely. See if Johnny can run these balls. Take a 2-1 lead at some point in this final. I'm going to leave you guys with Larry. Grant's probably going to jump back in. I'm going to go over there and cheer as loud as I can when Johnny wins this tournament.
Well, you guys are teammates, right? So.
Well, and I know this one means a lot to him. You guys can see the scrolling pictures on the bottom right there. That's Barry Hooey. We're at the Barry Hooey Memorial. Johnny plays on a team called Barry's team. We keep the team name just to in honor of Barry. So I know Johnny's fighting hard for this tournament. It would mean a lot to him.
I never knew Barry that well. I mean, I knew him. I saw him all the time, talked to him a few times, but he said some really nice things to me about my game. And one of the nicest things he said was, he's like, one of these days you'll be on my team, which is a really nice thing to say, because that's like the best team, you know?
That's always a compliment coming from Hooey, right?
It was, yeah.
And you better believe your name has been thrown in the hat, you know, because we're always shuffling as they try to kick each of us out of the leagues individually. So maybe you can take my spot as the token white guy.
Well,
I figured me out.
I figured the other night when I won 3 out of 20 league games that that was the night that I was ready. It's kind of carry him here.
You were ready. That's a good shot from Johnny. Held that nice, but now he needs to maybe play a little rub on this 12.
I think you just go forward because he's going to hit that 12 anyways.
See, this angle will show us a little bit better. Yeah, I think he needs to go forward. Play a controlled rub on the 12. Pretty easy to get a shot on the 2 here.
It's a good shot.
How about straight in the side?
Not straight, but
quite. But yeah,
8 in the top left corner. Or maybe the other. One of the top 2 corners, I guess.
Either way, yeah. I like the top left, like you called it there. Spin 2 rails, pretty natural, right? And you stay on the line of the shot.
Yeah. So we hold serve.
Yeah, 2-1. Johnny Pay-Pompey.
No breaking runs yet.
Next tournament we'll be at here, guys, will be the Ashton Twins Classic, January 2nd to 5th at the Grey Eagle. It's going to be a big one. We still have lots of advertising space there available too, guys, if you're looking at getting your company's name out there. Great way to do it here. And there's still room to enter the main event, the Ladies Pro event, but there's side events going. Men's and women's 8-ball and 9-ball on the smaller tables running alongside that. So you can get in contact with us if you're looking at how to enter, or you can contact Bev or Joanne Ashton. They'll give you all the details.
Is that dry? Dry break from Russ?
It's a dry one. Let's see if Johnny can build a little momentum here.
I want to say Johnny runs this out. Looking at the stripes.
Yeah, I think he does. And let's take a look at this other view and see. It does.
Well, maybe that 14 might be.
Yeah.
But he can get below it maybe.
Yeah, he could get below it and play it in the bottom left. It goes, and it might even go in the bottom right.
I mean, depends on the angle. It's
It
hard to
really
say.
is only stripes, of course, because he has no opener on
Yeah,
the solid.
but
Right?
I think he's out here.
I think so
I don't know
too.
if I have a commentator's curse yet. I haven't done this enough.
No,
I know Grant has one on me.
It only works on
It
bad
worked on me
players.
yesterday.
Oh wait, so you're saying?
It worked on me yesterday. Yeah, he said, "Oh, I like Larry to get out here," and then I dogged the ball in the side pocket. So, but I like his chances here. It's just a 14 ball. He's just got to either develop it or maybe it goes by the 4.
I think he just looked to see if it goes in the bottom left. It's got plenty of room in there, so
Yeah.
I think we'll see him shape it to
You
play
can
it
get
in
straight
there.
on it for a stun shot would be perfect.
Rick wants info on advertising cost. Just shoot us a message there, Rick, or an email, qsportslive@gmail.com, or you can message us through the Facebook Messenger. We'll give you all the info you need there.
So I'm thinking that the 14 does go by the 4 if he's playing this.
Yeah, and I'm thinking the same thing, because otherwise he maybe should have dropped below it earlier.
If he can make this and use a 6 as a stopper, he's perfect angle on that other, like the 9 ball. Well, it's hard to tell with the light, but
Yeah, I think he's on the 9 now. The other view maybe.
oh yeah. So
Gives us a
if that
better look
14
at his
goes, then he just make it roll into the 1 ball.
And then should have the 9 in the
On
side.
the side with easy shape on the 10.
He's going to take a good look here. He's got to
But
be careful.
From this angle, that becomes a tighter pocket, right? Oh, he's not playing it. He likes the 9. Ooh.
Wow, he came dangerously close to the 6 there. And this kind of tells me that the 14 didn't go in the top
Guess
right.
not, no. But this is not easy shape.
Well, this is a tall task. Inside spin, I think, and you want to check this sort of into the 4 ball here.
As long as you end up between the 4 and the 6 or 4 and the 1, those 2 balls.
I think you just go into the 4 here.
Oh, he
Needs it to stop.
Is he okay? I can't tell.
I don't
I think he
so.
overran it a tiny bit.
This gives us a pretty good look, and I
Yeah.
don't think he can see it.
But he did make a great jump shot against Steven in that match there.
Well, and he made a jump bank in the last match.
I
A
missed
jump
that
bank
one.
in the
Did he?
side.
Yeah. He
got-
jumps very well.
He's got that thumper jump break cue. That helps his cause.
Is he going inside by the 5? Not sure what he called. Guess we'll
Yeah,
find
he's
out.
got back cut by the 5.
Oh.
Or he maybe tried to go in the side pocket. There's no way he tried to cut that in the
He
side
must
pocket.
have. I think he must have. Or he was maybe trying to put it in front of the 5. Maybe he's just playing a safety.
Oh, that shot doesn't work playing Russ.
No, nothing works.
Nothing works except running out.
Yeah.
Never missing. That's how you beat Russ Whittle, folks. Or
Yeah.
wait till he dogs it.
You know what? Typically, going into this match, you would pick Russ to win a high percentage. Russ would be picked to win, but after the people John's beat in the last couple days, there's no way you can count him out.
No, you almost favor him with how
Yeah.
he's played, right? And that's
It's
not
so
often
good.
you're favoring Pompey over Whittle, you know, but
Yep.
Johnny's proved himself here. He's played fantastic tournament. I thought it was fairly jumpable as well, Kalen, but he must have thought the cut was a little easier.
I thought he would jump too because he's been jumping really well. I
Yeah.
thought he would just go for it because it's, well, like I've heard you say a few times on the stream, like you don't win the game by that shot, or that doesn't win you the game, right?
Not if he was trying to tie it up, yeah.
Yeah.
If he thought he could make the cut, I don't totally blame him, but yeah, I think I might have shot the jump there too. Tend to agree with you and Kalen. And like you said, with how good he jumps, right?
Yeah.
How good he's been hitting it. So do you shoot the 4 first here if you're Russ? I like the 4
I like
first
the
here.
6 and just draw back for the 4 to the 7.
Does he have that angle though, or is he going full into the 8 with the draw shot?
Like if he's drawing by the 8, then he just goes for the 7 next, I think. He is off a little bit, but
Yeah, I think he misses the 8 with draw here, so you're right.
I don't like the thinner cuts if I don't have to shoot him, I guess. But I mean, these tables, it's not a big deal, but
Yeah, usually, and especially if you're playing a lot on the 9-foot you know, those thinner shots on this table shouldn't bother you too much.
Yeah, he's fine here. Any shape on the 4 here, he's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter where he puts this cue ball. Anywhere near middle table.
That will do.
This should tie it at 2.
That's not what he wanted, I don't think.
He's going to have a
He's
little bit of a tougher shot, but yeah, I think he's
Yeah,
okay
he's
here.
okay.
He pots so well.
Just not what he... Definitely not exactly what he wanted. No problem. 2-2, race to 4 now.
What do you want to bet this goes hill since everything else has, you know?
Well, if someone starts breaking and running, who knows, right? But they've won on their breaks, but there hasn't been any break and runs.
It hasn't been runouts, no. Even John there, I thought he would run that out, but he got a little funny on the last ball.
Yeah, not by much. He was hooked by a quarter ball or something.
Just enough, yeah.
I know when I played John, who beat me in the Q Sports Live Invitational, I learned a bit from his break because he was doing this break he's doing now.
The second
Oh, no,
ball.
he's doing second ball. When I played him, he was doing a head ball break where he's really following through smooth and getting a really good breaks against me. So I tried that on the box, and now it's one of my go-to breaks. So I learned from that.
Oh, he hit that break really good. Super unlucky to not make a
Look
ball.
at the spread there.
Just a perfect spread. So for all you people out there that think second ball doesn't spread out nice, you're
Yeah.
hitting it wrong.
Is that a solid by the stripe, or by the side pocket, sorry?
Yeah, let's take a look. This side view will show us a little better. I like to keep that main view up just so you guys can see the scrolling Hooey pictures and stuff. But this side view is a little clearer.
He's going for the 14 off the 1.
Good opener there. All the balls look nice now.
All the stripes are good.
So you just want to chip away at those balls on the left side rail here, right? And sort of.
So we'll put the 10 here
Open
in
the
the side,
pocket.
and then possibly 2 combos.
Maybe just the 12-15 combo.
15's a little,
Or maybe
to
the
the right
15, then the 13. Just play the 13 down to the bottom left.
He's got tons of options. This is definitely a table you expect Russ to be out on.
Oh, absolutely. So we might see our first run out here.
Oh, he's on the 15.
Yeah, he's nicely on the 15.